looked at each other and said, "Hey, let's go to
4-4, bottom of the eighth.
You and Joe were down on the field.
Yankees and the Blue Jays in a big series here. The top two in the American League East doing battle. Blue Jays got game one. We're all tied here at the bottom of the eighth. Luke Weaver stays in for another inning of work, and he misses on the first pitch to Ernie Clement, who has a single back in the second inning for his only hit tonight.
You can see Ernie sneaking a peek down to third. He wants to see where Peraza is. We don't see Ernie bunt for a base hit much at all.
That's a heater just outside. 2 balls and no strikes on Ernie.
Any way he can. Just try to get something started here at the bottom of the eighth.
That's up.
3-0
now. As Weaver's starting to lose Clement. As Davis Schneider waiting on deck. 3-0 from Weaver. Let's see what Clement does here. He takes all the way, and that's a heater right down the pipe. Strike one. Timeout called by Ernie, and Ian Hamilton is warming up in the Yankees pen. He might come in after this batter, depending on what happens here. 3-1 from Weaver. Popped up into the seats. Full count.
Clement's been just a ticked off the last couple of weeks. Like the line drives are more in the air fly balls or foul balls. Right?
Such a good way of putting it. That's a good pitch to hit right there, and he's just not quite on it. And that can happen on occasion for him this season. You go through those spells, and he's hoping to get out of it by squaring something up.
Full count delivery. Clement lifts it.
Protecting the plate here, and he'll
in the seats. Back-to-back souvenirs for the Toronto faithful.
And the Blue
Jays have action in their bullpen. It's the closer, Hoffman.
Last 4 days, so that's kind of gray area. But Hoffman will be the first guy to tell you divisional games mean more to him. He wants to tell them he can pitch if they need him in a big game. And this is a big game.
3-2 again. And Clement just reaches out and fouls off a ball that was in the dirt.
Pumping mid-90s fastballs, then he goes to that changeup because it looks like a fastball all the way. Ernie just does a good job getting a piece of it to stay alive.
Three-two again. Popped up.
And lifts it to right.
Aaron Judge is under it. 1 out.
First out. What causes a guy to be under the ball like Ernie has been recently?
I think right there he's just pulling off the baseball a little bit because you can.
So now the 9-hitter in the Blue Jays lineup. Davis Schneider to the plate after Ernie Clement popped out to right.
But he knows he's just pulling off a hair, and that's sometimes you don't know what your body's
Davis will go righty-righty against Weaver. He's perfect tonight from the plate. 1 for 1.
Davis Schneider had a pinch hit RBI double in the 6th.
First pitch. Taken for ball 1. That should have been a strike. Flat out, that should have been a strike, but no, didn't get the call. Davis Schneider came off the bench and hit a ribby double, and he scored the tying run in the 6th. 1-0. Outside.
It's 2-0.
And Davis gets ahead 2-0.
Well, if we know Davis, he is looking for something middle in to catch out front.
Hitters count here. 3-0.
So
that one's in the dirt.
Where Weaver has fallen behind 3-0. He came back to get Clement.
Back-to-back counts
Urging on his teammate Davis
at
Schneider.
3-0 for Weaver.
I'm going to say the light
He
is
got
green
Clement.
here.
Can he get Schneider?
That means swing if you like it.
Here's the pitch. Davis takes all the way. That's strike 1.
The only reason I say that is because he can do
95 right down the pipe.
Game right here with one swing of the bat, and that's the type of pitch that I think he can do it with. But clearly, He either had the take sign or chose to take.
He doesn't like hitting 3-0. Remember, he had a base hit, I think, before the All-Star break. It was the first time he had ever swung. The lefty Anderson for the Angels. The first time he had ever swung at a
3-1. Fouled straight back, and the count is full.
See where it was, though, on the outside corner.
Yeah. But we told the story, and I asked him, why don't you like swinging 3-0? He said, I don't want to make an out on 3-0. And some guys feel that.
Some guys feel that way. I would try to convince him that you can change the ball game with one swing. Take that shot. I think they're afraid also to maybe expand and swing at a bad pitch.
3. All right, get a little over anxious.
Full count delivery. Davis fouls it away. Third base side.
Change up inner half.
He stays alive.
Carlos Rodon, very familiar with Davis Schneider's work. 14 pitches before he got him to pop up in that at bat last night. The Blue Jays back from 4-1 down to tie it, trying to take the lead here, bottom 8. Weaver's throwing
3-2 again. That is fouled back into the seats, and Davis is choosing the battle here. 1 out, no one on. The count is full. The game is tied at 4. This will be the 8th pitch of this at bat between Weaver and Schneider.
Let's see if this one can end better for Davis tonight.
And that's up high. Ball 4. Davis draws a walk, and the Blue Jays have the go-ahead run at first base. So now the leadoff hitter, Nathan Lukes, to the plate. He's hitless.
Top of the order now, Nathan Lucas. Lucas is 0 for 4.
Nathan Lukes hitless with 2 ground outs and 2 lineouts. He's put everything in play. And now he's got the go-ahead run at first base with 1 out in the 8th. Double play ball to end the inning in effect here for New York. First pitch. And Lukes pops it up on the jam shot. Austin Wells is there to make the catch. 2 outs.
So that's the second out. It'll bring George Springer to the plate. And you may remember this moment from Canada Day. George Springer at the plate. Luke Weaver on the mound.
Grand slam.
Grand slam. Maybe the moment of the season for the Blue Jays. But you know what? Aaron Boone remembers the moment as well. And Luke Weaver's not going to face him. It'll be Ian Hamilton.
So Aaron Boone gets rid of Luke Weaver before he can face George Springer. And Ian Hamilton will face Springer. With Davis at first base, game all tied at 4, and 2 outs. We'll be right back from Canada. George Springer,
he is coming up in another
having a resurgence in 2025, has gotten on base every time tonight. 2 walks, 2 singles, and he'll face Ian Hamilton with the go-ahead run at first base.
On Sunday in Atlanta, he was an opener on Friday against Atlanta, and he gave up a few runs. It did not go so well, but he's been very solid for Aaron Boone in the bullpen for the Yankees this season. Sinker slider, 2 pitches, mid-90s sinker.
Springer's 4 for 8 in his career.
Schneider at first, Springer at the plate, 2 outs, all tied at 4. 8th inning. First pitch, inside, ball 1. Springer also scored twice tonight, and he has an RBI on one of his singles.
Good run on that pitch. You can see it arm side into George, into the righty.
1-0 offering from Hamilton. That's in there, strike 1.
Drops a slider in for a strike to even up the count.
Not a bad thing to see both of his pitches right away.
Mark Budzinski giving Davis Schneider a little info over at first about how quick Hamilton is to the plate.
That's down.
In the dirt, ball 2.
Austin does a good job of blocking it, keeping it in front of him. 2 balls and a strike on Springer. That could have been a lot worse if that ball got behind Wells.
Springer again. Hamilton on.
At least for the Yankees.
He's fallen behind 2-1. Guerrero is on deck, by the way.
2-1. Springer, fly ball into left. That'll hold up for Bellinger to make the catch. To end the inning, we'll go to the ninth, all tied at 4 as Hamilton retires Springer. We'll be right back from Toronto. Ninth inning. Critical series between the top 2 in the AL East. The Blue Jays got game 1. Game 2 in this series is up in the balance. Or up in the air, I should say. 4-4. Yankees were leading 4-1. They scored 3 in the first. The Blue Jays countered with 1 in the first inning. Then the Yankees put up another one in the 5th. The Blue Jays then countered 1 in the 5th and then tied this game in the 6th at 4. And now Jeff Hoffman, the closer, is in to face Stanton, and Paints were on the inside edge for strike 1.
It'll be Stanton, Rice, and Wells, 5, 6, 7 in the Yankee lineup.
Stanton does not have a hit tonight. 2 flyouts in the K. Hoffman, the closer, trying to throw up a 0 here in the top half of this ninth. And he gets Stanton to foul off that pitch. And Giancarlo's in an 0-2 hole.
3 weeks ago when the Yankees were in town, he had pitched the day before the Yankee series. And then he appeared in 3 of those 4, getting the save in all 3 of them.
And the payoff. Up and in. Ball 1.
He has, a couple of times I've talked to him about divisional games, and he feels if there's a big game and I'm kind of, a yellow light in the gray area, whatever, they go out and they play catch, and then they report back to the coaches and the trainers and so on, and he wants
1-2. Stanton pops it straight up. Alejandro Kirk in foul territory. Throws the mask and makes the catch. 1 out.
Good fastball, looked like it tied Stanton up just a bit. He's a big man, and you can get in there and not allow him to get those arms extended at the barrel up front.
Now it's Ben Rice.
1 down for Ben Rice, the first baseman, who is 0 for 3.
Rice, the lefty, hitless tonight. He'll face the closing righty, Hoffman. And Rice hits a fly ball to deep right field. Ben Rice has given the Yankees the lead.
Into the Yankee pen.
A tomahawk to the right field seats on the first pitch he sees from Hoffman. And the Yankees take a 5-4 lead in the 9th. A huge home run for Ben Rice. 107 off the bat. 389 feet. And a 5-4 Yankees lead.
And now Ben Rice, we were talking last night, they got 7 guys in double digits. It's not just Aaron Judge. And Ben Rice is one of them.
Now Austin Wells. Swing and a miss.
That is really the story tonight.
At the first pitch he sees.
He's none for the Blue Jays, and the Blue Jays haven't done as well with runners in scoring position tonight as they generally have been. They've been the best in baseball the last couple of months. Tonight not the case. 3 for 13.
That is a huge home run from Ben Rice. The Yankees trying to get back
to just 3 for the Yankees.
To where they've been most of the season, leading the American League East. There are a few games behind Toronto, I believe 4. A win tonight would certainly help to tie up the series and then close to within 3 of the American League East lead that the Blue Jays currently possess. 2-1 count for Austin. Hoffman fires, and that's strike 2. Painted. Really good pitch from Hoffman. It's now Devin warming up in the pen for the Yankees. Back in the closer role after losing it earlier on in the season. Doing a pretty good job. And the second says the Yankees closer is a little flare for Wells. Hangs up for Schneider. 2 away.
Devin Williams has had some struggles of his own, and the Blue Jays are in the meat of their lineup. So if Hoffman can keep them right here, they will have a shot.
So 2 outs, top of the 9th. And now,
Now Oswald
The
Peraza.
third baseman who
Into
came in off the
minutes
bench,
ago at third base.
Oswald Peraza. Peraza hits a tapper to Bichette, throw to first. That'll do it. We head to the bottom of the ninth. Ben Rice gives the Yankees the lead off of Jeff Hoffman.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
But the Yankees will try and close it out with Devin on the mound. And he'll have to face the heart of the Blue Jays order in the bottom of the ninth. We'll see what happens when we come back from Canada.
To the Ben Rice
Ninth
home
inning,
run in the top
bottom of
half.
the ninth.
Bring up Guerrero, Bichette,
Devin is in.
Larger.
He'll try and close it out, but he has to face Vladdy, Bo, and Addison, the best three hitters in the Blue Jays lineup, with a one-run lead after Ben Rice went boom in the top of the ninth. 41 games this year. Devin's got a 4.82 ERA, and he pitches really well against lefties. Batting average 50 points lower to left-handed batters than to right-handed batters. 227 for righties against him, 167 for lefties against him.
He has had his
And he'll
struggles
start
with
off
the
against
Blue
the
Jays.
righty.
Two appearances against the Blue
It's
Jays this
Vladdy.
year. In the Bronx back in April, didn't get an out, gave up 3 earned runs, lost his closer's job for a few weeks after that. And then he faced them again the day after
Here we go.
Canada Day and was charged with 2 runs in an inning.
First pitch. Up high, ball one to Vladdy.
5 earned runs allowed.
Devin in his first season as a Yankee.
Guerrero 2 for 4 with a couple of base hits.
Obviously, his struggles have been very well documented. But he's done better ever since he got the closing role back,
1 ball, 1 strike.
and he's trying to keep the faith of the Yankees faithful. 1-1 now on Vladdy's. He fouled that one on the hands.
Change up down and away.
2-1 outside. Changeup from Devin.
Jeff Hoffman surrendering the home run to Ben Rice in the top half of the inning.
Vladdy smacks that one foul down the third base line. It's 2-2.
Archer due up third.
Payoff from Devin. Vladdy ground ball that gets through. Base hit to right. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. with a leadoff single. And the game tie run is on the base pass for the Blue Jays.
Leadoff man aboard.
And now, Bo Bichette
Bichette.
is the winning run at the plate. A double in his last at-bat for his only hit so far tonight. A double play ball is in effect, though, for the Yankees right here.
Rice at first.
Here we go, Devin against Bo.
And the
First pitch.
to Bichette.
That's tapped foul. Third base side. 0-1.
Bo might be sitting on a fastball right there, and he was just out front. Good hack at a first pitch from Williams.
Oh, 1. Swing and a foul ball.
Another foul off. It's 0-2.
And Bo Bichette quickly an 0-2 hole.
They've
0-2 on Bichette with Vladdy at first.
A franchise record. Trying to keep
Devin
that
looking
streak
for a
alive.
punch right here. Here's the payoff. Foul of the way.
1-2. At the end of the night, they'll either be 5 up or 3 up on the Yankees atop the division. Lou Ionati giving Alejandro Kirk some info. Kirk due up 4th. Here this inning.
Good off-speed hitter. You wonder if Alejandro gets a shot if he just stays on that changeup. You can almost do it against Williams. You're going to see tons of them.
0-2 again. Swing and a miss. Strike 3.
Williams just can't
Chased
throw
him.
the changeup, and
chased it down. It was the changeup, and Devin strikes out Bichette for the first out of the inning.
Give in at all. We've seen different pitchers do different things, from fastballs to off speed. And
So now Addison to the plate, who does have a walk-off homer this year against the Diamondbacks.
It's really the pitch that has led him to have the career that he's had, both with Milwaukee and now trying to reproduce that kind of success with the Yankees. Maybe a pitch count thing going on here. What do you think their game plan will be against Addison?
So, an inning-ending double play ball in effect for the Yankees. I shouldn't say inning, game-ending double play ball in effect here for the Yankees. Addison with 2 RBIs and 2 singles. A multi-game going for Addison. Trying to tack on hit number 3 to get the Blue Jays even more in a better spot to possibly tie and then walk this thing off.
Against off-speed pitches, meaning changeups and splitters.
But Devin does well against lefties.
Runs in 49 at-bats this year against off-speed pitches.
Let's see what will happen here.
Sorted out here.
Seems like the pitch com issues with Wells are rectified, and we'll get back to playing ball.
Be on the fastball and hit the changeup.
I wonder if he might sit on a change on the first pitch.
Yeah,
we've seen him do that.
I think that would be the smarter thing to do, because I think he's more likely to get those this at bat.
First pitch.
Guerrero the lead.
Oh, throw to first. Vladdy slides in safely.
Madison Barger representing the winning run here in the bottom of the 9th.
And Addison doesn't chase, takes ball 1. It was the change from Devin.
That's a good take, laying off that pitch, diving down and away.
But your pitcher and catcher see the way he took that pitch as well.
Yeah, but I think it's his bread and butter. You're going to win or lose with your best pitch. That's the changeup if you're Williams.
1-0 offering right here. Addison pops it into the seats. 1-1.
1-1.
So change up low, then a heater high. Timeout. Devin's changing the eye level of the hitter. Does he go down again? Or does he stay up? And what pitch is it this time? Back to the fastball, or back-to-back fastballs, or back to the change? Let's see. It's a fastball up high, and Addison chases it for strike 2. Got him with the elevated fastball. So now Devin's ahead 1-2. What does he do here for a chance to punch him out? The payoff. Fouled away. Alejandro Kirk waiting on deck. 1-2 again.
Again, the 1-2.
Addison fouls it away. He's trying to battle. He's laying his bat out on everything.
And he's certainly got, Williams has enough on that fastball to go with that changeup that it's tough to get to at 95.
Needs to put one in play here. 1-2 again. And there's the changeup, which Addison doesn't bite on. Good take. 2-2.
And when you're seeing the changeup that well, maybe he can be fastball and adjust to the changeup.
You're a Blue Jays fan. You got to be excited about what Addison Barger can be. Having a really stellar year this year. You got him for a while. 2-2 now from Devin. Fly ball. Left field. Way back. And caught by Bellinger on the track. And the Blue Jays are down to their final out.
Well struck. Good at bat by Barger.
Warning track power for Addison.
Enough to get toward the
but not deep enough to win it.
That's a pretty good at-bat.
And now Alejandro Kirk is the last hope for Toronto.
So they are down to their final out. And the batter is going to be Alejandro
Vladdy, the
Kirk.
tying run at first. Kirk, the winning run at the plate. He's catching tonight. Does not have a hit so far. First pitch. Kirk fouls it away.
Kirk is 1 for 4 in his career against Devin Williams.
Devin ahead 0-1. What does he throw here? Kirk again fouls it away. Third base side, and the Blue Jays are down to their final strike. 0-2, 2 outs, and Vladdy at first. Here we go. This is for the win.
Outfield for the Yankees playing very deep. Almost a no doubles. They don't want anything in a gap or over their heads to score that run. Trying to cut everything off. Trent Grisham just took a couple steps to his left toward that right center gap. Playing in the opposite gap against Kirk.
Devin fires. And he strikes out Kirk. Ball game over. The Yankees win 5-4. They're now 3 games back in the American League East. Ben Rice with the game-winning homer in the top of the 9th. A huge win for New York. They tie up the series. And they'll try and win the series tomorrow.
Well, the Yankees literally did what they
See y'all later. RBL. Peace.
Peace. 3 home runs is a